Welcome to Alpha Proto. I'm Alpha Proto, and today we are drawing Alice from the game King of Fighters 14. And Alice is a fan of Terry Bogard. She's basically female Terry Bogard meets Sakura from Street Fighter. So she's just a fangirl. So as far as the personality goes, she's not aggressive, I don't think. She's just excited and happy to be there. What is with my mouse? It's not working right. There we go. Alright, first thing I'm going to do... Well, I guess the first thing I'm going to do is address the fact that my webcam's still not working. But I will say that I think I lost 2 subscribers after I streamed last time. That's a bummer. I guess it's because I'm not doing pixel art at the moment. But I did get Swift Trigger to follow me 7 days ago, so that was cool. On Twitch. So if you watch me on Twitch. Ryan A. Lenart's here. Happy to have you here. I'm working in Clip Studio Paint. And the first thing I'm going to... Well, let's turn the lines blue. I've got my sketch layer ready. First thing I'm going to do is sketch out the pose to make sure that everything, you know, that it all falls into place, you know. It doesn't have to look too good, it just has to make sure that the body's the way that it should be without curve it like that. I usually draw a circle here. Oh, Ryan A. Lenart says, it's good to see you work, bro. Thanks. I like, you know, sharing the progress. Like, showing what I'm doing. Like, it actually helps me work more to draw during a stream than to just draw on my own. Then I'm kind of held accountable to everybody who's watching me to finish what I'm doing. That accountability, it helps. It helps. Plus I know that if I just record it and then edit it and then post it, the editing would take just as long as the drawing. Like, that last live stream took 5 hours. Near 5 hours. It was probably 4 hours and 30 minutes, 12 minutes. I don't know. It was over 4 hours for sure. So, if I had to throw editing in on top of that, I don't know if I get anything done. Well, I get the art done, but it's cool to multitask. Like, build my audience and get some work done, artwork done. I draw these 2 circles because I learned that in a book. What book was that? It was a drawing book. I think the guy's name was Hogarth or Hughes or something. What do you say? You draw these kind of kidney shaped bean thing going, and the person bends where they meet. That's the heel. Instep, toes. It's a small foot. It's a thigh. Calf. Calves might be a little too long. Oh. Draw this triangular wedge. That's a foot, I guess. That's the heel. Instep. Right, let's give an idea of everything that's over everything. So that's the thigh. Shoulder. I usually draw the clavicle. Okay, there we go. That helps. Don't like the way the head is, though. It's kind of weird. Maybe the lines face not aligned the way I want. About there. That doesn't look too bad. Michael C's here. What's up? You doing good? I'm doing okay. I woke up kind of congested, so I took some tussin. Last time I took tussin was when I was sick. I didn't feel sick when I took the tussin, but now I'm starting to feel sick. It's like this virus was still on the tussin from last time. Just lying dormant. It's like, yeah, he'll take it again. It's like, he'll take this tussin and then he'll get sick. Wah. Yeah, I kind of got a cold chill feeling. Maybe this head's too big. I don't know. Shoulder. Let's make this really girly because it's a girl. Who's a girl? Girl. Maybe the wrists should be up. Oh, Riot Kitty's here too. Hello, Riot Kitty. It's always a pleasure to have you here. I never got to see your drawing that you did last time. I went to your Twitter to check it and I didn't see a drawing. Because you were talking about the drawing, so I wanted to see the drawing that you were talking about, and I didn't see the drawing that you were talking about. But I did see the statue, the Yu-Gi-Oh statue. That was pretty epic looking. Alright, that's a big head. Then I put a hat and hair on it. That's probably just going to be even bigger, so let's shrink the head down. Yeah, that's better. I wasn't really liking the position of the neck, but I don't know if it's the neck or the position of the head. When I set the head back, it looked a little better. That arm looks way too long. Oh, cool. Right, Kitty says she just posted it now. Blue background. Right. Alice doesn't have a tail, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, I'll make sure to take a look at that later. I actually started the stream late. But you probably already know that. Let's make the fist bigger. Okay, that's a little too big. Up there. Okay, that's about there. Ooh. Right Kitty says, spice up the artwork a bit with falling snow. Well, that's cool. For Winter Riot Kitty. Have some snow. These are long legs. It's like 90s superhero legs. 1990s superhero legs. Yeah, these drawings take so long that I usually don't add a background. I'm going to try to not take too long with this sketch because, oh boy, just inking and drawing took way too long last time. Honestly, I wish these streams would just go probably an hour at the most. But I'm dedicated to starting and finishing, so... I don't have my example up. I'm going to go to my desktop and... You know what? I usually switch, but... Yeah, let's switch to something else more interesting to look at. While I go to my desktop and get the example from folder and... Alright. Why is it changing color? Whatever. Now I go back. Sorry about that. I just needed my example. Because I don't know how she's dressed. Okay, proportions look okay, I think. Like I said last time, I learned at a convention that this area of the arm and this area of the arm should be as long as the head. At least that's what the dude told me. That's how long they are. On average. And, okay. Head and chest. These angles are really good. It's hard to tell how many heads tall this is, but it looks pretty dynamic. It's a dynamic pose. Kind of hopping in the air. I think I want to move this hand here. Turn it. Because she wears a hat. It's a small hat, though. Maybe the fingers will touch the brim of the hat. Not sure about the shoulder. Not sure about that shoulder. Maybe we should attach a little lower. guess I'll add a slight curve for the musculature. Taper in. Taper in. Yeah, this character ended up being a fighter in King of Fighters 14, but she's not. She's a fighter. She's more of a fighting groupie or something. I don't know how much she trains. She doesn't look like she trains to be a fighter. Last time I drew Leona, who's a mercenary, so she's built for fighting. Don't want to give Alice too many muscles. She's not. I don't think she's built for fighting. She fights. She's just not built for it. I think she just fights to get closer to Terry. Kind of like, I guess she's like Amy Rose. I don't think Amy Rose is much of a hero as Sonic is, but she's friends with Sonic and likes Sonic and admires Sonic, so she's in situations where she has to fight. That's why she has the big mallet. Alright. Wow, that's just a sketch eye, and I didn't even like that. His eyes are probably too big. Weird eyebrow. Don't mind the eyes. The eyebrow's kind of weird though. There's the arc right there. Arch. Arch. I don't know, she kind of looks mean. Why is she looking so mean? I don't want her to look mean. Let me erase some of this. Nah, don't erase it. I'll draw it in later. Let's make the eye smaller. Maybe that'll help. And sleeves. See how I drew her body from what it looks like under her clothes? Well, she's mostly covered up with a big shirt. I don't know how this belt's gonna stay on her. Should it rest on the hip? Yeah, let's do that. Ankle? Right. This is a character from Fatal Fury. She has a hat that says Fatal Fury on it, just like Terry does. Well, this doesn't look like Terry's hat. It actually looks... I don't know, it looks a little bit more aggressive than Terry's hat. Well, it has these metal studs on it, but the metal studs kind of look I don't know, I guess that could be a way of bedazzling it, making it more feminine, but it doesn't look feminine. It looks a little more punk rock. But not that punk rock can't be feminine. I don't know. Don't quote me on anything. Star goes here. I don't know how young she is. I don't know much about this character except for how she was introduced in a pachinko game, and they liked the design, so they carried it over. Money Tree, good to see you drawing a... Yeah, thanks. And Money Tree says, good to see you drawing again. Yeah. Well, I said I was going to draw, so I've got to stay to my word. I made that announcement video. I'm actually trying to get most of this drawing done in the sketching phase so that I won't have to erase so much. I was erasing a whole lot. Oh, I think I see what I'm kind of doing wrong. Her head's tilted down so she would be looking up, but most of the eye is still showing even though her... Okay, that's weird. Okay, that's weird too. Let's move it back. Ooh, that looks good. I like this. Oh yeah, I posted the video on Sunday. I think I did. I know I made the video. I posted for it to go live at 12:30 p.m. or is it a.m.? Yeah, 12:30 a.m. Right, I'm putting a hat on her through this kind of quarter circle thing. That's the top of the hat. It's like this. And those fingers may be too long. Even with a big hand, the fingers may be too long. Slightly. I don't know. Dexter D. Lopez is here. And he says, "What up?" I'm just drawing some Fatal Fury characters. Well, I guess she's a King of Fighters character. She debuted in a pachinko game that was Fatal Fury based, so either would be okay. Hey, did you guys see the tweet I made, or did you actually just see me streaming? And that's how you knew. Because I'm kind of curious, because I put that tweet announcement. I clicked on that button on my YouTube. But I'm not sure if that's how people knew I was streaming, or if they just saw it open up and stuff. Fury. Pretty simple design. This belt's probably the most complicated thing about her. Oh, Dexter says, cool, I just got done watching Clip Studio Paint Features videos and I've seen the streams and the suggestions. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm using Clip Studio. That's a good suggestion. Maybe I could get more people just from suggestions. This is probably the most dance-oriented version of Geese Howard's theme to ever be played in the whole world. You're like getting beat up by a boss and this starts playing. So, are we at a disco or something? Yeah, let's not have this stream go on for hours. But I think I'm doing pretty good. This is just a sketch. This is not the final drawing, so... But it's easier to do this when it's rough. I mean, get the drawing together when it's rough than it is when it's final inks. Hopefully I won't have to erase that much. Money Tree says, seeing the stream announced on YouTube. Hey, you know a new theme came out on that silent manga audition contest today? I was meaning to tell you it's Monsters, Creatures, and Spirits. But I know you're busy, so I wouldn't ask for you to participate with me, but it would be nice if you did that again, maybe. Ooh, yeah, that silent manga. Oh, this is Monet. Yeah, ooh, that was so difficult. That was just, it really was an audition. It was like drawing an actual manga. So stressful. That's a cool topic, though. That'd be way more flexible. But no, I can't do it. I could, but oh boy, that was so stressful. It was like, it really was like having a job as a mangaka. I felt like I lost like 5 years of my life out of stress. I was like, oh, this is so difficult. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun. So many sleepless days. Especially around the end. Around the end, I was just... I don't know, it's a weird feeling. Working on a manga and having a deadline loom over you. It is. It's interesting. It's like trying to do finals at school, like graduation year of high school. Gotta. What's that final paper you've got to do? Thesis? Do a thesis paper? At least I did. That's what I had to do. Let's throw a shoulder in there. So much work. Money Tree says, haha, yeah, I know, but if it's 5 or 7 pages, no, it's too much. It's so hard. Plus, there is something I'm working on right now behind the scenes that's trying to wrap up. I'm trying to wrap up. So, if I put any more projects on my shoulders, something would have to give. I'd have to dedicate more time towards one thing than the other. But I believe in you. You could do it. But yeah, felt like crying. So much stress. Collarbone, shoulder, shoulder, neck muscle, neck muscle. And this part of the neck, not the neck muscle. Whew. Getting flashbacks. Okay, how does this look as a whole? Overall. Okay, guess I should put some pants on her. Or tights or whatever these things are. She fights in boots? Yeah, Money Tree says those last few days were tough, even on me. I'm usually pretty fast at drawing. I definitely understand that. You felt like crying. Oh no! I'm sorry, I shouldn't have put so much pressure on you. I guess it was a good experience though. But yeah, oh boy. I think back to it and it's like, I questioned if I was gonna be able to make it. Not like I was gonna die or anything, but it was more like, am I gonna be able to get this done in time? Because it would have been a bummer if it was like, do all that work and have it not count towards anything. That would have been a shame. Oh no, why am I drawing more boots? The boots take the longest time to draw. Oh well. Toe. And I guess I'll mark out where the laces will go. So here, here. Maybe this will make things faster. Oh, but you know, I guess it's good pressure. The results were good, so it was a good experience in a way, because I got to see what deadlines are like again. I haven't felt that in a while. But what trying to hit a deadline is like. Yeah, this foot looks a little too long. Right about here. Oh, it's Trap Productions is here. You can do it, Mr. Proto. And Money Tree says, you sure can. It's like, ugh. No, it's too soon. Too soon. Too soon. I think I should just try to concentrate on my own projects right now. I like helping. But golly, ugh. Oh no! Flashbacks. So much pressure. Yeah, this boot looks kind of weird. Maybe it should be more to the side. Everyone's saying hello to Mr. Trap and was getting acquainted with each other, I guess. Heels don't make any sense. How do you draw these? I guess that works. Perspective, perspective. Alright, I think this is how it works. Whoa, too small. Not sure I like this face. Oh, it's better with the nose, I guess. Their eyelashes. Whoa. Cancel. Save. There we go. About here. More of a cheek. There we go. And I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, it's where the neck meets the shoulders. Yeah, heels don't make sense. That's why women wear them too. Wait. Maybe I read that wrong. Money Tree says, heels don't make sense. That's why women wear them. Aw. Well, I know what they do, but drawing them is one thing. They can make women look taller. So if you're shorter, you want to be taken a little bit more serious, I guess you would get in heels and stuff. I am not used to drawing girls, but that's why I'm drawing them. Kind of looks like something I can work with, I guess. Okay, this is the cuff. Let's add some. Make this shirt a little baggier. Okay, had a fold here just because. Fold there. Maybe this should go like this. Erase this. Just clean things up so I won't get confused later when I'm inking this. What's the My Shiranui theme? Zinkin X. Oh wow, this chat's really moving now. It's gonna pull off your socks and expose your bare feet to the world, says Ziokin X. And Moneytree says, I don't need the height, but I agree drawing them is a pain. Oh yeah, it makes... they logically make no sense. And Moneytree says, I recognize you. And then Ziokin says, hey. And then Moneytree says, hello. I never knew this had words to it. Okay, this thigh is as big as the calf. Let's change that. So, make this go out a little more. Or would this be down? That's up. It's probably something like that. Nope, up here. I don't know. Everyone with all the Patreon stuff, they draw girls. I'm not used to it yet. ROFL. Roll on floor laughing? I think I want to bring these, make the forehead bigger. So I'm going to bring these eyes down a little bit. There? That looks cute-ish, I guess. You know what, I should probably just start putting in final lines. It's been like 30-something minutes. Save. Lock that down. I'll fix the face while I actually draw it. Alright. Let's get all up in that face. What? Oh, Moneytree. Okay, that's not at me, so maybe I shouldn't read that. It's at ZioKinX, so maybe I should just leave it alone. Alright, I should read the other comments though. Dexter D. Lopez. I love drawing girls. In fact, I think drawing girls is better than guys. I think a lot of people would agree with you. But I'm a guy, and I just I just know how stuff looks on a guy for the most part. I try not to stare. Ooh. Okay. I'm getting lost. Okay, money tree. The drawing is looking great, Jared. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Monet. Actually, this is a pretty big brush. I'm drawing at 1 still? Maybe I usually draw at 50. Yeah, let's go back. For the eyes and mouth, I guess that's good, but I think I'll draw at 50 and broaden out the lines I need later. Alright, now I go here and... No, that's a bad curve. Undo, undo, undo. No, I don't want to add any drivers. Leave me alone. Okay, now... Flick of the wrist, flick of the wrist. Rat Kitty says, I'm back. Looks like it's coming along quite nicely. Yeah, I think so. Okay, this eyebrow's too thick then. I've got to redraw the eyebrow. Then I draw it thick again. Oh, okay, whatever. Sure, sure. Here. Well, they're the same size. I guess that's good enough. And guess I'll draw an ear. Yeah, I'm playing a bunch of Fatal Fury soundtracks. I've gone all the way from Fatal Fury 1 into Fatal Fury 2. I think you could play game music, video game music on YouTube without usually getting a copyright strike because people stream video gameplay. At least that's my theory. Sounds like Samurai Showdown right here, though. Circle, 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 circle. That did sound like someone's theme. Oh, that sounded like Jubei's theme from Samurai Showdown for a second. And it probably was. Do you play video games? Money Tree says. I used to play video games way more when I was a kid. Now video games are something I watch other people do. I play them when I can, but usually I'm making art in my free time instead of playing video games. But most of the characters I draw are from video games. Video games and comic books. Fate Toll. This L looks like a V, but that's okay. Dexter D. Lopez says, that's a really good way to learn, Riot Kitty. Oh, I didn't read that. I'm sorry. I better go up to what Riot Kitty said. Riot Kitty says, I draw girls better than guys too, Dexter. That's why I'm playing an anime game that has all sorts of different artwork for various various boys and men to learn from the experts. Oh, cool. How's this looking? It's not bad. Yeah, it seems like I'm going to draw it way faster. Those combat boots I had to work with last time. That took a while. Okay, that's way too high. Maybe I don't even have to draw that. Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe I should just follow the sketch a little closer. Let's draw up my arm. I'm so used to drawing with my wrist because I usually draw on paper and it's smaller. Like when I'm drawing on paper, it's about this big. But when you're drawing on a computer, you try to get the details in, so you've got to use your whole arm to get good lines. Shinsensun. And Lunchabillion. Lunchabillion says, you're still working and having fun with the aesthetics you learn to love from video games, and that's engaging with them in a different way. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, one of the reasons I draw fan art is because it's the art that I want that they never made for me. It's taking matters into your own hands. Okay, let's do this. Oh boy, 3 dimensions. I'm sure in real life this would be a little bit more straighter, but this is not real life. This is fake perspective. I'm just making it up as I go. Oh boy. There we go. Well, at least I wasn't drawing a boot right there. Drawing boots. It's very difficult. I'll worry about the stitching later when I actually color it. Alright, let's draw another sleeve. Fold, fold, fold. Alright, back to reading chat. Yep. Yep. Let's put a line there. And some more lines. That's not how fingers work. Oh boy. That's not that great. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what it's looking like. Oh, I forgot a line over here. I probably shouldn't taper in that much. Well, maybe I should just leave that for when I actually start inking. It's a big thumbnail. Okay. Here. Axel Hawk. This is his theme. And that's not too bad. Dexter says this is looking great so far. Thanks, Dexter. Oh, this takes me back to a story I had Back in summer of 2003, I think, or maybe four. The website, The Fighters Generation, had a message board. It didn't last very long. It lasted all that summer, and I was on it like almost 24 hours a day. But I was on there, and someone said something like, I said, Axel Hawk's based on George Foreman from when he was champion back in 1993 or 4 or whatever. He's like, no, he was based on Butterbean. I was like, no, he's based on George Foreman. George Foreman isn't black. And they were like, but, well, Axel Hawk isn't black. And I was like, yes, he is. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm getting to the drawing part. But yeah, let me get back to my story. If I could just get this line. Sorry, I'm drawing with my whole arm, so it's... Alright. But yeah, he was like, no, he's not. And I was like, yes, he is. And then I found a piece of art from the official book, and it was him going to hug his mom. Axel Hawk going to hug his mom, and I was like, alright, either Axel Hawk's mom is black or she's the biggest fan of Martin Lawrence in Big Mama's House I've ever seen. Because she had an afro. After that, I won the argument. It was a lot of arguments on Fighters Generation's message board. Another one I had was about Fatal Fury Wild Ambition. And it was about the secret characters in that game. They actually have 2 slots for secret characters in that game, but they actually have 3 secret characters to play. So it's like you have to choose what the 2 are out of those characters. They have Ripper and Hopper, who are 1 character, but they have 2 different skins. They have Duck King, and they have Mr. Karate. There was a guy on there who said that Ripper and Hopper and Duck King were the only secret characters, and I was like, no, Mr. Karate's in the game. It's Ryo Sakazaki, and he's older, and he's Mr. Karate. He was like, no, it's not. So I had to go put the disc in the game, rip the skin for Ryo, and show it to him to prove that he's in the game, because he never unlocked the character. Those are the nerdy arguments I would get into on Fighters Generation's message board. But I guess the bandwidth was too much. I think that's what he told me when I went to one of his streams. Frankie, he's the guy who runs Fighters Generation. So he had to take down the message board. But yeah, it was a fun summer. Fun summer of arguing with people about fighting games. I guess that's what Shoryuken.com is for, though. But I had a bad experience on Shoryuken.com, and I never went back. I guess I should have had a thicker skin, but ugh. What happened was I posted some fan art I did of Cammy. It was a portrait of, I think her name's Kylie Malal, or whatever her name is. She played Cammy in the live-action Street Fighter movie. I did a portrait of Cammy based on that lady, and they roasted me on it, and I couldn't take it, so I just never posted there again. Alright, I'll draw the laces now, I guess. I don't really want to draw laces. If I make the laces black, I won't have to worry about it, though. Yeah, let's do that. Black laces. Right. I'm cheating on this artwork. I am not going through that again. I think the majority of my last stream was just drawing eyelets and shoelaces. It was just so much. If I ever become famous, someone's gonna take that phrase of me saying I'm cheating and use it on me. Jarrett laughs as he admits to cheating. Oh no, I mean Alpha Proto laughs as he admits to cheating. Yeah, I should make these shoelace. He's hanging. They shouldn't hang. She's in the air, so they're either going up or they're going down, depending on if she's jumping. She's probably jumping to the side. See, this is the stuff you have to calculate when you're drawing characters, huh? Let's make these go this way. Means I have to redraw these. But yeah, maybe all shoelaces I draw from now on should just be black. It's not character accurate, but darn it. Drawing those things overlapping over each other. It's a lot of trouble. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I guess I should draw that then. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I'm drawing these first for consistency's sake. This goes over to here. And this will go here, and that will go there. And this will go here, and that will go there. And that will go... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that will go here, and that will go there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will go here. That will go there. This will go here, and that will go there. Alright. So, golly, can't see it. Alright, I think I got it. I mean, it might be a little too round, but oh well. Alright, let's see what we ended up with. 7 o'clock, and we have this. That's not bad. All the lines are pretty even. I think I want to lower this mouth and nose, so. All the wonders of digital art. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Just got done erasing that. Alright, now I'm gonna go set this to 1 and go over all of the outline of this character, starting with the head and moving down. Moving down. Money Tree, this is what I did to your artwork when I was inking our submission for the manga contest. I would go over your inks like this. Ugh, not like that. Better than this, I guess. It gives it more presence. I learned it from Alvin Lee. I probably say this every time I ink something on stream. What? Oh, Dexter D. Lopez says, "Alright, I'm heading out to start my stream. This is looking good. Keep up the great work, Alpha." Thank you. Have fun with your stream. I don't know how long this is going to take me to complete, but I'll make sure to drop by if you're still going. I don't think this is going to take me 4 hours like last time, or was it 5? It was a long stream. It was a lot of work. Tomorrow is Friday. Right? Tomorrow? Today's Thursday? Yeah. Tomorrow's Friday. So tomorrow I will probably draw... I forgot his name. Tin-kun? Yun-tin-kun? And on Saturday, I will work on the... I'll animate some sprite work of Tao Pai Pai. Just in case anyone shows up to the stream and wonders about that. I'm actually better at drawing lines downward than I am drawing them upward. All the way over here. If I can get this inking done fairly fast. I think I started this at 7 inking. It's been 7 my time anyway. My time. I'm gonna spot a few black. Add a little definition to some lines in some areas, not the whole thing. Under the chin. I think I need to realign this lip. Actually, that was pretty good. Guess I'll erase this. Alright, I'll take this down to 80 so it won't be as thick as the outline. But it'll still have some presence to it. Zoom out. It's not bad. I guess I can start. Well, come here. Guess I can start coloring again. These eyebrows, I don't know. Guess I could work with this. I think I had a little bit more black. If I color the lines, I don't know if I'll mess with that though. Nah, not like that. Like this. Oh, there's a design here. All right. Cool. Wait, straight line. Joe Higashi's thing. He's Japanese, but he was trained in Thailand. You know what? As a kid, I always thought Joe Higashi was Mexican. I just knew his name was Joe, and I knew a lot of Mexican Americans named Joe at my school, so that's what he looked like. Alright, I think that's inked. So I guess I could start coloring. Let's take a look at this. That looks good. That looks good. Save. Go to Photoshop. And open. Yeah, I was prepared this time. This might be a little too thick. This back leg, but I don't know. I don't think anyone's gonna notice. Rename this to ink. And add a flat. Come on. Turn this to flat. And I will select this. Wrong layer. I'll go to deselect. Okay. Go to ink. To the ink layer, select empty space. Width contiguous on. And I think that's everything. Now I will invert the selection. I will pick a color from my swatches. I will pick the color that's the majority of the character. I think that's red. And I'll try not to pick a red that's too saturated. Deselect. And now I'll use the lasso tool to select, I guess she's mostly skin colored now. I'll pick that. It's kind of a pink. Now let's pick this and then adjust it. Add a little bit more blush for the red. Move it over, make it paler. Now we'll select all of the area that is skin. I can pick outside of the selected area, but as long as because the only thing that's going to get changed is the red color. I could probably pick the teeth and stuff and change that later. Yeah, I think I will. As long as it's not red, I'll change it later anyway, so let's do this. Selecting this with my wrist movement. I think this is a second Fatal Fury 2 album that I'm listening to. My brother found this music, shared it with me. It's interesting how they would make these soundtracks in Japan that were like with actual instruments. Right, now I'm using my whole entire arm to do this line. So I could only flick my wrist about like this area. You can probably see it better with this. This is how my wrist flicks. It's like in an arc. My arm can go wherever. My wrist can only go like that. You know what? Let's zoom out. This is too much. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I picked her to draw next. She doesn't have any real details to worry about. Except for shoelaces, and I totally nerfed that. Right. Fit the screen, and oh, her arm. And everything that's red should get picked once I turn this off. Oh, I forgot this part. Oops. My mistake. I think they said that well, the guy I watched to learn this, he said you want to try to select within the middle of the black lines. I have a tendency to hold my breath when I'm inking or selecting an area. Still do that. And the background's white, so it's hard to see anything, so I will change the background color to this. Right after I unlock this layer. There. I wouldn't have saw that otherwise. What is that? I don't remember doing that. Oh yeah, I remember now. Me. Oh, wrong color. There we go. Better turn this back to brush. Oh, didn't see that. Clean that up with the actual brush. Okay, that's pretty good. I guess next is black, but I'm not going to use actual black, I'm going to use an off black. This is kind of an olivey green. I'll just take most of the green out, desaturate that. here. Maybe I should use a bluish gray. Yeah, that'll work better. Maybe a purple-ish. Right. And I will select the hat. And I will select the star. Ah, that's not good. But now that I know how to unselect the area with the by holding the Alt key, this isn't as bad as it used to be. I still feel bad that it took me so many years to learn that. Alright. What else? Her shorts. They're black. Oh. Yeah, I can select her skin too, but it won't matter because it will only pick everything that's red. Let's just go here. And there we go. Now her shirt's white, and so are the letters. I just realized this brim of this hat's red too. Okay, I better fix that right after I clean this up. Yeah, that should be red. My mistake, my mistake. And the inside here, that's red too. Alright, now instead of using pure white, I'm going to use let's use one of these blues. Still bluish. And desaturate that, move it to the left about here. Use a gray instead of a white. I'll get these studs. Orchestral hits. Is this my theme again? Trying to figure out whose theme this is. It's not Jubei's theme. Is it? Oh, it's Tung Fu Ru's theme. Master Tongue. Thank you, Master Tongue. I'll never forget. Right. Now, I will, yeah, let's pick that. Everything that was black turned this white like color. Kind of colored outside the lines there. Let me put a dot right here where I can put air holes in the hat. I think from the example I'm looking at, she has a white air hole. Ooh! In her hat, of course. Sorry, I just saw Riot Kitty's comment. Riot Kitty says, "Lovely, lovely work. I'm gonna head out. Keep it up." Thank you. I was like 3 minutes late, but thanks. Eh. I think I'll use this color for teeth and eyes too. Nah, no I won't. I'll use... Well, for teeth I'll use an off-white color. Maybe this. But I'll gray it out a little bit so it won't be so jarring. And since I'm already in this area, I guess I'll pick a color for her mouth, inside of her mouth. This kind of brownish, reddish, pink. But I will use that color for her eyes. Because she has green eyes? Well, green and this color will go together good. I don't think I'll have to adjust it later. But I will use pure white for the highlight in her eye. I'll just draw that in. They used light blue for the sclera, I think that's what it's called, of the ducks and DuckTales. Because they were all white. It really didn't pop up that good. Guess I'll use it for this belt buckle. Didn't even think about that. And the stitching, I've got to add the stitching too. I have a hard time telling a cello from a pickle. No, a cello from a violin. As far as the way they sound. I think that stitching's white. It's hard to tell on my monitor. For some reason everything's... Well, not everything. On my other monitor, things are showing up. My previews are showing up kind of tinged yellow, but the actual drawing didn't show up that way in when I was looking at it. It's awkward. Alright, I guess I'll... Wait, let's see. This... Not as clean as I'd like it to be. Put in the stitching. This is how I add stitching. Marquise Howard. I can't get this curve. There we go. Oh, I would love to make a Fatal Fury movie. Like, I could get the lore right and everything. I don't trust anybody to do it. Well, no American anyway. Well, I'm American. Well, I guess I do trust a handful of people like myself. Well, that looks good. And the stitching would go on the inside too, wouldn't it? That's just how stitches work, right? So there'd be one here. And she's wearing a white shirt, so let's turn that white. It's gonna be kind of weird with this buckle here, since that's white as well. Hopefully it doesn't disappear too much. Maybe when I render it, it'll come back. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have put white stitching in the shoes too, but let's not even worry about that right now. Let's just turn the shirt white. There we go. Now we'll worry about the stitching in the shoes. I don't think that's in the original drawing. I better check. No, it's not. I guess I'll honor the original drawing, but I really want to add white stitches to this. I think it would look good along here. But the shoes, soles of the heels of the shoes are black, so I guess the stitching would be black too. Eyedrop tool, and here we go. I never noticed this star didn't really get the edges of it colored in. I think I just went outside the edges a little bit. Alright. Oh, whoa! It's right in front of me and I didn't even see it. Deselect, save. Now I'll pick a color for her hair. It's kind of green. This. Her hair's not green, it's blonde. That'll work. Now this part will be kind of easy. Just have to select all of this. The eyes are green. How green do I want the eye? That looks good. I noticed I drew a line here and didn't draw a line there. I think I'll clean up the line art a little bit more. I won't have the same control I did in Clip Studio. See? Oh boy. Alright, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Now I've got to erase some. Oh boy, that's not right. Pencil tool, change it to this. Really should have did this before I started coloring. Especially not in Photoshop. Yeah, I just noticed that. Gotta clean that up. That was easy. There. Come on. Huh. It's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Alright. Those are all the color flats. Took about 30 minutes, I think. Now I will change this to a brush. I'll try to stay within these brushes. Last time I used some really weird brushes. I think I'll stick with what I know. This is pretty good. Lock these layers. Add a shading layer. I'll start with the shading layer this time. I don't think I did last time. Invert selection. And I'll pick a gray. This one? No, this one. Let's try this. I think I'll leave it at... No. Turn the opacity to 80. Navigate tour. What? Whose theme is this? What's this from? Right. Shading. It's gray, but that's interesting. Even at just gray will end up looking like that. It's not horrible. But I usually turn my shading layer to color burn. Linear? Yeah, let's use linear. And something I learned from sprite art, you make the back... No, linear. Come on. Make the back... back object farther back, darker. It's pretty good. It's farther back. Show depth, you make it darker. You know what? Having everything in front of me like this, and this brush that changes colors automatically, I can probably get most of this shaded in really fast. But let me check something. Where's the brush tool? Okay. Yeah, I need this to taper off. And then shape dynamic. Oh, it is? It's not tapering very much. Huh. Well, let's work with this then. Make it darker under the chin, around the clavicle, trapezius. I don't know what the top of the shoulder is called over there. Right. Eye sockets. Right under the eyebrow. Bottom of the nose. Inside of the mouth. Lips. Under the hair. Locks of hair. Under the hat. Between the fingers. Thumb. Under fingers. Inside here. Shape this arm. Knuckles in between the fingers. Okay, let's set this brush to brush and let's see, eraser to brush. Set it 100. Guess that'll be all right. I see some contour, but it's not showing up as good as I would have liked it to. It doesn't look painterly, it just looks kind of shaded. It's probably because the brush is so big. Oh, I didn't even touch the boots. Boots. Alright, I think this music is supposed to be Fatal Fury 2 as well. I mean, Fatal Fury as well. Doesn't sound anything like Fatal Fury. Okay, let's pick another brush. Let's try these. It's kind of got a soft shading around the whole character, but let's add some more detail. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, that's really showing up. But I don't want it to look real. I kind of want an anime feel to it. So I guess I'll shape it sort of like cell shading. Don't want it to look too real. It's kind of looking gray though. I have it on linear burn. Color burn. Oh, not linear burn. Multiply? No. Back to linear burn. What about overlay? What would that look like? Doesn't look like anything. Okay, let's set it back to linear burn then. Oh, I just noticed this area is lassoed in too. That's a big mistake. No, not the sketch. I meant inks. There we go. Go to shading. Delete that. Okay. Go back to inks. Inverse selection. Go to shading. I'll have to adjust this coloring. It's showing up way too gray. I know I'm coloring with gray, but it's not supposed to look gray. Oops. The stroke went a little too far. Now I hear some Fatal Fury. Okay, let's leave this alone. Hat Brim's gonna put a shadow on her face, right? Otherwise, well, at least on her part of her head. Otherwise, what's the point of having it? That works. Haven't smeared anything. Haven't really had to. This I'm using this brush. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid brush. They must have really liked Fatal Fury to give it a full orchestra. Didn't really catch on in America like it did in Japan. Street Fighter did way better. That doesn't look that great. Wow, hearing this music with the orchestra is so weird. It's hardly recognizable. Eh, I picked this brush and I stuck with it throughout the whole picture. Not really feeling it though. Don't really care for it. Little too soft. I think this is going to be my theme again. Yep. Ugh, it's getting sloppy down there, huh? Alright, that's everything's shaded now. So use this. 100 should be enough. Excuse me. Let's do some smearing. Maybe 8. Kind of smudge everything to fit a little bit better. Might give it more of a painterly look too that way. Blend these colors in slightly more. Okay, that kind of looks like I knew what I was doing. Guess I'll have to move my screen a little. Trying to remember whose theme this is. Axel again. I better save. Seeing that icon swirl like that kind of made me a little nervous. I think I'm ready for highlights now. Right after I erase the top of this. There we go. Yeah, way too soft for me. But we'll deal with it. Maybe things will fall into place once I add the... Now I don't want to use... let's use swatches. Should I use gray or should I use white? Let's use gray and see how things go with that. Is this 100? No, this is 50%. Let's look at it actual pixel. Turn this to highlights. Highlights. And this will be set to... Let's try linear dodge. Is that good? Color dodge. Color dodge. That's pretty good. Overlay. No. Vivid light. No. Screen. No. Yeah, I think I'll use white. Sorry, habit. Set to 100, see what happens. Overlay. Color dodge. Linear dodge. Soft light. Hard light. Vivid light. Pin light. Overlay. Overlay's looking pretty good. I like how it brings out the saturation in the colors. Lighten. Screen. Color dodge. Linear dodge. White doesn't show up in multiply. Yeah, let's go with overlay. That should bring out some life, bring some life into this. If I press delete, will it? Nope, it's not. There we go. Set to 100. Probably go back to 80. That way I get... No, no, no. What's going on? Oh, okay. Set this to 80. That way I get about 3 strokes before it hits maximum color. So... Alright, I don't know if I should do strokes for the hair or just do a wave. I think I'll try a wave. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. I didn't really give these studs any attention when I was shading. Maybe I should have. Yeah, this overlay looks great with the hair. Makes it look like it's glowing in the sun. Wonder if it'll work with the skin. So let's go to the eyes. All right. Brow. Nose. Cheeks. Teeth. Tone. Lip. I should probably add some blush to those lips. Maybe too much for the nose. Let's try to do this some wider strokes. Maybe add a highlight here. Some creases here that fold into that and go into here. But this is already white, so it's not really showing up as that good. The elbow, it's like a bone right there. Collarbone, shoulder, trapezius. I don't know what this is called, but okay, I know I usually do smearing later, but I kind of want to just get this just right. Got the blend there. Looks pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna hit the top of this belt with some light. And the edges. Right. This arm. Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't shuffle. Nah, not feeling that. Right. Put a highlight on the knee. And just thigh, calf. Don't even have to worry about that. What about here? Yeah, I can hardly see that. At least I can hardly see. Alright, let's turn this down a little bit. Hit this corner of the boot. Blend this in a little bit more. There we go. Now it has highlights and shading. Now I'm gonna move around this shading a bit. So it'll blend in better. I think I might have overdid it in some of these areas. It's not bad. I think I want to go over the eye a little bit, make it a little more rounder. Set it to 100. Teeth. I think the teeth need shading, actually. Whose theme is this? I'm having a hard time knowing it. Oh, Money Tree. Wow, it really came along. Yep, I'm almost done. This brush isn't bad, it just doesn't have a bristly look to it. So everything's kind of... it's a little softer than I'm used to. Oh yeah, I think I'll take a little bit of this red, set it to 30%, and use it on the lips. And maybe a little lower, use it on the cheekbones, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that looks good or bad. Right, I think that looks okay. Not sure what's going on over here. Right, let's eraser. Take that down to 25, I guess. Okay, that's way too low then. 80, 75, okay, 75. 100? It's the eraser, right? It's not doing anything. Oh, the hardness is at 0. $50. I never actually mess with the hardness on these brushes. actually makes it different. Big difference. Okay, let's do that again, except not as bad. $25%. All right. Wow, that's way too strong. No, I don't like that either. For some reason my brush is acting weird. That's the wrong button. Window brush, not animation. Alright. Okay, that's decent. Oh, it still highlights. I need to adjust some shading. It's a little sloppy around here, but it's not that bad. Right. It's like a smudge there. Oops. This is I think I'm almost done. Just need to clean some of this up. Heck, this might be it. Yeah, I think I've done enough. 8:30. Not too bad. I just signed my name and I can go eat lunch. I mean, dinner. Yes, dinner. I realize what time it is. Golly, I stayed up. I didn't go to sleep. I went to sleep last night. I didn't go to sleep on Tuesday. I stayed up from Monday. I was really tired after the stream. I was like, "Well, I'm tired. I guess I'll go to sleep." Nah, I didn't. I didn't go to sleep. So I forced myself to stay awake the rest of the day before I can reset my sleep schedule. So I went to sleep around 8:30 yesterday. But even though I went to sleep at around 8:30, I woke up at I think about 5:20 a.m. Then I went back to sleep at 7:30 a.m. Then I woke up at 12. So I got like 20 hours of sleep. The weird thing is I'm still kind of tired. I woke up really congested. So I don't know if I reset my sleep schedule or just messed it up even worse. We shall see. We shall see. But I think this is complete. Not a fan of this brush. Way too soft. Way too soft. It may have been better to use a bristly brush instead. Would have looked a little bit scratchier, but I don't know, I kind of feel like that may have been what it needed. Oh, Mr. Trap's here. It's a trap. Production says, "Yep, you did some great work." Thanks. I think it's good enough to go on Twitter. Tomorrow I will draw my last character for this trio of characters. And I will be done. So I better thank everyone who showed up. Alright, I'll start with... Well, I should start in order, but I won't. Oh, sure I will. But yeah, let's start with everyone. I'd like to thank Ryan A. Leonard. I'd like to thank Michael C., Riot Kitty, Money Tree. Who else? This is Trap Productions, Dexter D. Lopez, Zeokin X. That's the first time I've seen him. Zeokin X, and who else? Michael C. Yeah, you're new guys. Welcome to the family. That's it. I'm done. A little over half-hour mark. I don't know how long I've been streaming. How long have I been streaming? Does it say anywhere? 2 hours and 45 minutes. Well, that's pretty good. I can deal with that. My OCD can deal with that. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. And until next time, be seeing ya. Stay out of trouble.